All right, all right. So before I even get into the game and my excitement off of this 5-2 win over the Rangers, if you guys listen to the podcast and just even watch my videos continuously, you would know that I absolutely suck at predictions. And I said a while ago, the Flyers with the schedule that they could win out February. And that's exactly what they did. They end February with a 5-game winning streak, and they get a 5-2 win over the New York Rangers at home in the first game of a home-and-home series this weekend. The second game will come on Sunday in the afternoon in New York. Oh my God, this was such a great game from the Flyers. Everyone showed up tonight. Van Riemsdyk, Kevin Hayes, the first line of Giroux, Couturier, Voracek, Carter Hart, the penalty kill, the power play. I mean, it was just unreal. And even the bottom six. I mean, this was just a great game from the Flyers tonight. So early on, the Flyers, they basically had the exact same lines versus San Jose. New guys are still in their same spots, and they move on from there. First period, it's kind of back and forth a little bit. The Rangers, they're showing their speed. They're showing that team that's been competing. I mean, like, before even going into this, the Flyers had 79 points, and the Rangers had 74. For a while, it was like everyone was kind of thinking about Carolina, Columbus, and that was about it. And the Rangers have really started to make a push. They've played very good. And coming into this, they actually had a 9-game winning streak on the road. That was a franchise record, and the Flyers snapped that tonight with a 5-2 win. So anyways, you go into the first period, and the Rangers strike first. And it kind of reminded me of the last game the Flyers played against the Rangers back on December 23rd in 2019. It was actually I believe it was the second or third to last game of 2019. And it was actually the last win of 2019 as well. And the Flyers won that game 5-1. Kevin Hayes had 2 goals in that one, and he also had a goal tonight. But Jesper Fast got the first goal in that game, and he got the first goal in this game as well. It's a really nice pass from Panarin, stretch pass all the way up. He hit Fast. I was surprised he actually received the pass. If he didn't, would have been a clear icing. But anyways, he receives the pass. He moves in. The shot kind of boggled Hart a little bit, and then Fast came in and redirected it one hand on his stick with some hand-eye coordination right through Hart's 5-hole, and it's a 1-0 Rangers lead. Flyers go down early. And again, the Flyers, they've really scored the first goal for a majority of the season, which was one of their biggest problems last year. It took them a while to get a couple games in a row where they got that first goal and started to play with the lead. But this season, they've been doing it a lot, and there has been some games lately where they have not been getting that first goal. But again, they gave up the first goal tonight, but then they get one later. Sean Couturier makes it 1-1 on a really nice play from Voracek. Puck came around the boards. It actually hit a broken stick. Voracek was the only one behind the net. Picked it up, sent it in front to a wide open Sean Couturier, and it's a 1-1 game. And then after that, the Flyers, they had a pretty good period. They were really starting to buzz. Giroux had a couple chances. As I said, that first line was just amazing tonight. Bottom six was getting their chances as well. And after the first period, the shots on goal were 16-8 Flyers after one. So going into the second, the Rangers, they're dominating. They're absolutely dominating the Flyers. Shots were like 9-1, and then they were 9-3 at one point. And then the Flyers really start to pick it up. It was a nice play here from the third line tonight. You have Aubé-Kubel. He's skating up. He takes his shot. It actually deflected, or it didn't end. It looked like a set play. It didn't even deflect. I'm going to rephrase that. Aubé-Kubel took a shot, and Georgiev made just a regular blocker save. The rebound went all the way out to James Van Riemsdyk, and he beat Georgiev on the low pad. It's a 2-1 Flyers lead. Really nice goal. And again, I don't know if it was a set play, but again, it's still a nice play. It worked out in the Flyers' favor, and they have the 2-1 lead. A couple minutes later, as I said, the first line, they get another one here. Giroux, well, a complete snipe from the top of the circle. He said actually in post game that he kind of reminded him of Scott Hartnell, what he used to do when Hartnell would be in the slot, when he would take those one-timers and kind of fade off a little bit. Exactly what Giroux did here, and he ripped it over Georgiev's glove to give the Flyers a 3-1 lead. And after that, the Flyers really dominated the rest of the period. Shots on goal were 13-10 in favor of the Flyers as well. Another goal here from Giroux early on the power play. It's his second of the game, 4-1. It was a nice power play as Konechny had the puck right over to Voracek. He kind of hesitated a little bit, sent it in front, off of Giroux, sticking in, 4-1 Flyers lead. Another really nice goal here from Kevin Hayes. As I said, he got the goal. He was just phenomenal tonight. I thought he was very good on the offensive side of the puck. Same thing with defense as well. He was very good on the penalty kill. And the Flyers' penalty kill was just amazing tonight. It was like every time the Rangers had the puck, the Flyers, they weren't as aggressive, but they were able to break it down. Like, there was no clear chance the Rangers had. If, like, they had the puck possession, that's one thing. But nothing was like a clear-cut chance, high-quality chance, whatever you want to call it. the Flyers really were very composed in their own zone, and they were able to shut that down. And Hayes gets one here. A nice play by the Rangers defenseman, who was actually cutting off Lawton. The puck went right to him. Voracek threw it right over to Hayes. He's wide open for a one-timer, and it's 5-1 Flyers. Also, I should note that that was Voracek's 4th assist of the game. Everyone showed up tonight. The Flyers played a great game. Carter Hart was huge. He stopped 26 of 28 at a .929 save percentage, and the Flyers ended the game with 40 shots to the Rangers 28. It was a great game all around. I thought the Flyers played very good. They had a little bit of a slow start, but they had a pretty good first period, and compared to recent games, they had a good number of shots. They generated their chances, and they continued that into the second and into the third. And again, I didn't expect the Rangers to take this game lightly. I mean, they're a team that's battling for the spot right now, and with the way that Carolina's been playing and the way that Columbus has been playing with all their injuries, the Rangers might be able to sneak into a spot. So I didn't expect this to be any really sort of a blowout, as I would have maybe a couple weeks ago, looking at the schedule ahead and saying, the Flyers might be able to win both of these games. So they get 2 points tonight, the all-important 2 points, and they're now 3 points behind first place, which is the Capitals in first, and the Penguins also play tonight versus Anaheim at 10 o'clock. So if the Penguins, who are, as of right now, are on a 4-game losing streak, if they lose in regulation, the Flyers will have second place going into tomorrow. But if the Penguins get a point or win, the Flyers will move back down to third. But anyways, they're still in a good spot. And now I got the advanced stats from tonight's game.
All right, what's up, everyone? I got the advanced stats from tonight's game. So I'm going to start out with the heat map here. So you see a lot of chances for the Flyers really all around the slot. Their main chances were really in front of the net, all over the ice. They had a lot of them in the high slot. Both points were generating offense. Also at the top of the point, guys like Provorov, Sanheim, who were quarterbacks on the power play, they had a lot of chances from the points there as well. You see those 3 goals, the one right in front of the net, and then that was Giroux's goal, and then you have the other Giroux goal, which is on the right side of the circle, and then you have the one from the left circle. That's Van Riemsdyk's goal, and then you go to the Rangers. They have a couple chances really all over the ice. They have the goal from Fost right in front of the net, and that was really about it. They didn't really generate many chances. But again, the Flyers really shut them down through majority of the game. Now to move into the Corsi. In the first period, the Flyers had a 63.83% to the Rangers' 36.17%. Flyers actually upped their Corsi by about 5-6%. They had a 68.97% to the Rangers' 31.03%, and then both teams split 50-50 in the third period, and the Flyers had a 61.76% Corsi percentage for the game to the Rangers' 38.23%. Some really good stats right there for the Flyers Corsi-wise. And to move into the regular stats, the Flyers had, as I said earlier, the Flyers had 40 shots on goal to the Rangers' 28. Face-offs, the Flyers dominated, the Rangers being second to last in the face-off circle in the league, and the Flyers were number 1. Flyers dominated with a 68% to the Rangers' 32. Flyers power play was 1 for 3. That goal was by Giroux. Rangers were 0 for 3. Flyers had a good night special teams. Both teams had 10 penalties. The hits were 31-26 in favor of New York. Blocks were 17-13 in favor of New York, and the giveaways were tied 11-11. And now the ice time for the game for the Flyers on offense as of right now, as I'm looking at this, it looks like Derek Grant had 15.32. It was a pretty high number there. Couturier had 17.45, so that evens out everyone. Hayes had 16.35, so Derek Grant is actually number 3 on this list. He actually had more ice time than Lawton and a couple other guys as well, but some pretty good numbers there for Derek Grant, one of the new guys. And move the defense. Who else but Ivan Provorov? Travis Sanheim. Sanheim with 23 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm so used to saying Provorov. I just miss Sanheim. Sanheim gets 23:20. Provorov gets 22:09. So again, a good number there for Sanheim. And as I said, Hart with a 929 save percentage, saved 26 of 28. Very good game. So again, we got a podcast coming tonight. Hope you guys will enjoy that one. I'll put a link up that on my social media. And again, my podcast, my articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.